Usopp provokes Valentine into attacking him, and her powerful punches end up destroying the wax statues that held the Straw Hats captive. When he reaches Brogy's cave, Luffy comes across the statue built around Dory's body and becomes even more furious. Then, when Mr. 3 uses a wax handcuff to imprison him, the pirate uses that weapon to his advantage and swings his rubber arm to hit his enemy, using the handcuff as if it were a hammer. After winning the duel, Luffy frees Dory and goes to meet his friends. When the team is about to leave the island, the two giants appear to say goodbye. Despite wounding his opponent, Dory wasn't using a sword sharp enough to eliminate him, so Brogy survived and they both decided to let go of their senseless enmity. As soon as the crew begins their journey, a giant sea monster emerges from the water and they are paralyzed, not knowing what to do. However, Brogy and Dory promptly join forces to help them and use their weapons to produce a beam of water so strong that it is capable of cutting the monster in half. Everything seemed to be going well, until on the way to Alabasta, Nami starts feeling unwell and her body begins to show signs of infection. Therefore, her team decides to stop at the first island they find along the way to get medical help, and end up stopping in the Drum Kingdom. Upon arriving at the island, the Straw Hat Pirates are greeted by Dalton, the captain of the Civil Guard, who reveals to the strangers that his island was nearly decimated by Blackbeard's gang. According to him, the only doctor available on that island is Kureha, a witch who lives in a castle on top of a snowy mountain. When they realize that Nami won't survive until dawn, Sanji and Luffy decide to get her to the witch's castle as soon as possible. After tying Nami to his body, Luffy begins to climb the mountain, but ends up slipping halfway up. Luckily, he manages to grab onto the rock in time, but Sanji also slips soon after. During the fall, the cook asks Luffy to continue the mission, but the captain refuses to leave a member of his crew behind and sends his head to retrieve him. Thanks to his elastic neck, Luffy is able to reach Sanji and throw him directly to the top of the mountain. Minutes later, the young pirate also arrives at his final destination, and collapses from exhaustion just before reaching the castle. Hours later, when she wakes up, Nami finds a small reindeer wearing a hat, and discovers that the little animal is Kureha's assistant, the doctor who took care of her. Upon meeting Chopper, Luffy and Sanji are intrigued by this small, shy, and frightened creature who, despite his fragile appearance, harbors a courageous heart. Later, during dinner, Luffy asks Chopper why he doesn't want to join him, and Kureha reveals that the reindeer harbors a lot of resentment towards humans. According to her, Chopper grew up alone, without friends or family. All he had was the worst doctor on the island, who meant everything to him. During the hunt for doctors, Wapol, the tyrannical king who ruled that island, hunted down all the doctors in the Drum Kingdom and kept them imprisoned in the castle. Those who resisted were eliminated immediately, and in a short time, only 2 doctors remained alive, Kureha and Dr. Hiralik, responsible for producing the most sinister medicines imaginable. One night, while fleeing from the king's guards, Hiralik finds a small, gravely wounded creature, and gradually manages to gain its trust. Due to blood loss, Chopper faints and wakes up at the doctor's house, who helps him take care of his wounds. According to the